How's it going, YouTube? My name is Tyler, and today I'd like to talk to you about Ahiru no Sora. So let's just start off with a summary. He may be shorter in stature, but Sora Kurumatani can soar and score on the basketball court. With a passion for the sport that he inherited from his mother, Sora vows to her that he'll take top prize at a high school basketball tournament. But there's one problem. His new school's basketball club has turned into a hangout for delinquents. Will Sora's sheer tenacity and amazing three-point shooting change their minds and get the club up and running again? So this summary was pulled directly from Crunchyroll, and it was to ensure that I don't give any false pretenses as to what the show is about. However, I would also like to say that this summary does not do this anime any justice. Why? Because this anime is so much more than what this description offers. For example, this description isn't going to tell you about the amount of cliffhangers, or the moments of awe and excitement, and last but not least, the sadness felt in the story. It's not your typical basketball anime, and I truly believe it should be sold as such. Now, does that mean it's not a basketball anime? Of course not, but that certainly is only 50% of the show. For example, Kuroko no Basket has many memorable moments and tender scenes, but I still feel as though that you don't truly connect with the characters' personal lives. I love Kuroko no Basket, and I'm a huge fan. However, Ahiru no Sora stands out due to the intense feelings and emotions that you get through bonding with these people. You see every single aspect of them. Their flaws, their family and home life, strengths, and what motivates them. I'm not downplaying Kuroko no Basket when I say this, so please don't get me wrong. I just feel as though ANS has a higher emotional drive for us as viewers. Now, why is this important to note? I believe that is the key to drawing people who are not huge sports fans. K&B has emotional moments and you feel for the teams involved, but is still a sports anime at its core. ANS, I would argue, is more of a drama or slice of life. Slice of life being defined here as reality on the big screen. I know it's a somewhat silly way to describe it, but I essentially mean that you are seeing the lows and the highs along with realistic expectations and goals. You see real problems and how these problems affect people involved and the people around them. However, if you asked me what Kuroko no Basket was, I would say that it's more of an action and a drama than slice of life. But this is what makes ANS stand out. The writing really tends to tug at the deepest depths of our heartstrings and make us want and wish for the best outcome. Will happen to these characters, but curveball, it shows you what has happened on the other end of the ball too with other characters in the show, not just the people who your main characters are. You'll see aspects from different characters who they are going against, or just characters who aren't even mainly tied into the main characters at all. It's never black and white, and it's never shown what is right or wrong, even when you want it to be that way. You get to see this play out in Ahiru no Sora. You see the work that people put into perfecting their basketball style, and the years of dedication to it. You see that these people have plenty on the line, and instead of, I want to be the best in all of Japan, which is a typical trope in a lot of sports animes, and you just see a lot more passion in this show with other characters. Sorry, I kinda got off on a tangent there. The point is, ANS is not your typical basketball anime, and you shouldn't expect that going in. Honestly, I remember when I first started, it felt slow, and I almost lost interest in it. I believe that it is because I categorized the show incorrectly by assuming that it would be another Kuroko no Basket. I then found myself unable to stop watching. I watched week to week every single episode in anticipation for the next. I've truly fallen in love with this anime for what it has offered me. It's not the high-flying, Kamehameha with a basketball, glowing eyes, and superpowers, but it is as close to real but still fantasy that gives you a beautiful experience of love and loss. Does this mean that ANS is perfect? No, not at all. I'm not saying that. I might not even say that it's better than Kuroko no Basket, but it still has its own value, and I feel like it should be shared with people. Shared with you. I'm a no one, just some random guy who does things on a whim's desire, but I have thoroughly enjoyed Ahiru no Sora, and I think you could too. So I'm gonna end this video off by saying yes, that you should definitely check the show out if you haven't already. If you're interested in basketball, good music, touching moments, laughs, all topped off with emotional and heated moment that shows the real aspects of life, then I'm certain that this is the anime for you. I'm gonna give Ahiru no Sora a B- on a scale that I haven't fully designed yet. This essentially means that it's out of 10, it's probably like a 7.9 to an 8.1. So what do you think? Will you be checking out Ahiru no Sora? Have you been watching it? Leave your thoughts down below. And until next time, signing out.